Hey people, so who is to blame for the Brazil versus Germany game? What a shock! I've let it digest for the last hour or so, and what can you say about it really? In fact, would I don't think Brazil, even with Thiago Silva and Neymar, would have would have beaten that Germany side. I think they was too good. Brazil 1-0 down and their heads just dropped. I don't think I've seen it in the side. They was just all throughout the team, they just had no belief whatsoever. And all right, Neymar was injured, and yeah, if he was playing, he may have pulled something out of the bag at some point. But can you say he'd have won a game for him? Not really. Thiago Silva, he was suspended, but I don't think you can really blame him for the defeat and being suspended because he was having to make the last ditch tackles and what have you. Because they was getting pulled apart in the earlier games and they weren't good enough and they weren't closing down, and he was having left to make those stupid tackles, which invariably have come back to bite them. But yeah, Neymar, that was the geezer meant to do him, Zaniga, blatantly meant to do him, and you don't like to see that. Not well in any game, you don't like to see a player getting injured, especially someone of his like the qualities he brought and the goals he scored. He was one of the stars. But no, Thiago Silva, he was a big hole to. He was just their leader. He was the one who Neymar might have been the star, but Thiago Silva was the one who pulled them through and yeah, who led by example, and everyone around him. Luis today was shocking. 50 million. Mourinho got a hell of a deal getting 50 million for him before the World Cup. All right, he can score a great free kick, but his defensive capabilities. But there you go again. He's done to have Thiago Silva beside him for Paris Saint-Germain. So a lot of them are going to be mopped up in the French league. They're not going to come up in anything against that German side. So in the bigger games against in the Champions League, we'll see again how far they get. I think it was the quarterfinals this year. They'll probably do a little bit better. They're spending quite a lot of money, but we've got to look at let's look at the positives from the German side. 5-0 half time. My God. Now we go on about our 5-1 win against them in 2001. What a result this is for them. Oh mate, 5-0 half time. And what a last goal from what's his name, the Chelsea lad, Schürrle. Close up, well done on getting your 16th and getting the record. Great stuff from you. But we can talk about Julio Cesar. Not good enough for QPR, out at Toronto, and then he's in the World Cup final or semi-final, and you've got Fred playing up front. Not good enough for any European side or any side of real note. I know he done well for Scolari at the last World Cup or last Confederations Cup, scored a few goals, but on us being closer has made. They showed on the BBC closest goals, and his movement for all of them superb. But Fred, he just seems to stand there, and they hit him to go in. So that's why it looks like he's been in the side. And I know he's like a son to Scolari. Hulk, terribly disappointing. What has he done all World Cup except just fall over and like he ain't even tensed his muscles that much and like fallen out or ripped out of his shirt to do anything. Maybe I think if he'd have had a game down the middle one time, but he's been stuck out on the left hand side, going on his wild bloody shots a bit. He's trying to do old Roberto Carlos. He's got the leg muscles for it, but nowhere near. Yeah, Fred disappointing. Luis, yeah, disappointing. His dive, well, he's diving in. I think it was for the second or third goal. That was despicable, but that just reminded me about the fact how often the Brazilians fell over and just dived around. That was poor. That was poor. Their fullbacks, Maicon and Marcelo. Maicon who got destroyed by Gareth Bale. Yeah, Marcelo, you're just oh mate. Yeah, yeah, Marcelo, you are quite annoying. So that's it for the Brazil game. You got to look at really who we to blame. Scolari, got to be Scolari. He was the one who picked the sides. They haven't looked all through the tournament, but they've got by on Neymar, and yeah, all down to Scolari. Worst Brazil side for many a year. It was a poor game. I thought, yeah, 7 goals, but Brazil. I thought early goal for Germany. Brazil would come out. It'd make it more open. But from the moment they was like 1-0 down, they was playing as if it was like the 80th minute, and they only had 10 minutes left to score a goal. And I said to the girl I was like watching it with, bloody hell. I said it's going to be like, yeah, there's going to be quite a few goals here. And she was getting upset for the fact how bad it was for Brazil. Can't imagine how like 200 million people like there have got their expectations, how they're feeling. We have it bad enough, but yeah, for them, terrible. Anyway, we'll look forward to the Holland Argentina game tomorrow. Could we have an all European final? That'll be a turn up for the books. William Hill was doing quite good odds on all the European teams, but I thought, no, not going to do it. South American side still don't win it. And up till tonight, I still thought that. Did I really? I didn't have a bet, so I couldn't have been that sure. But yeah, who do I want tomorrow? I think I want Argentina in the final. Just just to be proved right that a European team hasn't won it, and I don't want Germany to win it. I'd like to see Messi. Yeah, get Messi the glory he deserves. Take his side to the World Cup because they're only in every side. They don't look all that great. If you stop Messi, you've got a better chance. But that boy, yeah, those last few minutes, everyone tiring. That's when he comes alive. But you can never count out the Dutch. Who'd have thought? See, we're going to go on the 5-1 when they beat Spain. I left work. Spain 1-0 up. Terrible reception on 5 Live on the way home. So didn't see the result. Get in. And yeah, I think my dad said 5-1. I said, what, to Spain? He's like, no, for Holland. Or Dutch. That was a shock. I watched all this one. 7-1. Oh my God. But well done, Closer. Well done, Germany. You put on a performance, and yeah, Brazilians have got to come back fighting after this. They've tried to play the European way with mixing it up in the middle and going all tough, but no, it ain't worked for them. Back to the style, I'm thinking. Right, you might hear from me again soon. Bye bye for now. Well, you might say bye for now. If I can. There we go.